Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Devoid of warmth and cordiality, expressive of unfriendliness or disdain. A frozen look on their faces. Absolutely still. Frozen with horror. Used of foods, preserved by freezing sufficiently rapidly to retain flavor and nutritional value. Frozen foods. Incapable of being changed or moved or undone, e.g. frozen prices. Not convertible to cash. Frozen assets. Not thawed. Turned into ice, affected by freezing or by long and severe cold. The frozen north. Devoid of warmth and cordiality, expressive of unfriendliness or disdain. A frigid greeting. Sexually unresponsive. A frigid woman. Extremely cold. A frigid day. Pleasantly cold and invigorating. Crisp clear nights and frosty mornings. Devoid of warmth and cordiality, expressive of unfriendliness or disdain. Got a frosty reception. Covered with frost. A frosty glass. Devoid of warmth and cordiality, expressive of unfriendliness or disdain. A glacial handshake. Extremely cold. Glacial winds. Relating to or derived from a glacier. Glacial deposit. Devoid of warmth and cordiality, expressive of unfriendliness or disdain. Icy stare. Extremely cold. Icy hands. Covered with or containing or consisting of ice. Icy northern waters. Shiny and slick as with a thin coating of ice. Roads and trees glazed with an icy film. Devoid of warmth and cordiality, expressive of unfriendliness or disdain. Wintry smile. Characteristic of or occurring in winter. Suffered severe wintry weather. Absolutely still. They stood rooted in astonishment. Absolutely still. Without moving or making a sound. They waited stock still outside the door. Used of foods, preserved by freezing sufficiently rapidly to retain flavor and nutritional value. Used of foods, preserved by freezing sufficiently rapidly to retain flavor and nutritional value. Fixed and unmoving. With eyes set in a fixed glassy stare. Incapable of being changed or moved or undone, e.g. living on fixed incomes. Of a number, having a fixed and unchanging value. Securely placed or fastened or set. A fixed piece of wood. The absence of heat. The coldness made our breath visible. The sensation produced by low temperatures. He shivered from the cold. Sexually unresponsive. Was cold to his advances. Without compunction or human feeling. In cold blood. A mild viral infection involving the nose and respiratory passages, but not the lungs. Will they never find a cure for the common cold? Lacking originality or spontaneity, no longer new. Color, giving no sensation of warmth. A cold bluish-gray. Extended meanings, especially of psychological coldness, without human warmth or emotion. A cold, unfriendly nod. Feeling or showing no enthusiasm. A cold audience. Having a low or inadequate temperature or feeling a sensation of coldness or having been made cold by e.g. ice or refrigeration. A cold climate. Having lost freshness through passage of time. A cold trail. Lacking the warmth of life. Cold in his grave. Marked by errorless familiarity. Had her lines cold before rehearsals started. Of a seeker, far from the object sought. So intense as to be almost uncontrollable. Cold fury gripped him. Unconscious from a blow or shock or intoxication. The boxer was out cold. Not in motion. Not arousing emotions. Not in motion. Kept intact or in a particular condition. Prevented from decaying or spoiling and prepared for future use. Not changeable or subject to change. A fixed and unchangeable part of the germ plasm. Of assets, unavailable for use. Not designed to be thrown away after use. Not melted. Streets unpassable because of piles of unmelted snow. Obstructed by ice. Ice-clogged rivers. Locked in by ice. Icebound harbors. Consisting of or of the nature of frozen or partially frozen rain. Covered with ice, as by a glacier, or affected by glacial action. Injured by freezing or partial freezing. Frostbitten fingers. Still frozen. There wasn't time to cook the unthawed turkey, so they had to settle for hot dogs. Of the ground, made hard by frost.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.